Alright, it's another video from the Voice Shorts Club. You got Myth, you got Kaichou,
Again, guys.
you got Jerry.
Hello, everybody.
Alright, so going into game 2 of the Kaguya Showmatch. So this time around we got Kaichou rocking a bit of a Miko waifu deck, and then we got Jerry trying out this interesting 8-gate build. So let's go ahead and go right into it. So Jerry, you want to go ahead and kind of give us explanation of what the 8-gate deck is pretty much all about? It's a pretty interesting combination.
So for this 8K build, the idea behind this is that a bit more focus on the Miyukis from the Clock Cake Miyuki from set 1 and the Miyuki from set 2, the pay to pitch 2, burn 2, if you have experience 6. I do say the new Miyuki from set 2 is a card a lot of people have been sleeping on just because of its hefty cost just for burn 2. However, I was able to brainstorm up an idea on how to just basically build up the cost or the resources to be able to pull this off. But we're utilizing 8-gate just to replenish our hand, obviously. And we're playing the set 2 a level 0 combo, in which on Climax Placement you can stock charge from character from waiting room to stock. And it's on a brainstorm that looks checks top 3, add 1. Which is, I'd say it's pretty good. It's after playing this game at least, and a few previous games before. So yeah, it also utilizes the only way to bring out the 3-2 at that point is we're playing a new event from set 2, in which can be salvaged by the set 1 Chikyo coin flip. The 2-1 event basically. Pay 1, send this to memory. You can level swap if you want to, and choose a Miyuki level 2 on board, bounce it back to hand, and play Miyuki from your hand. In this case, you already probably know where I'm going with this, with the set 1 and set 2 level 3 Miyukis here. We're just playing my level 2 and hope for very early aggression from level 2 onward.
Yep, and then Kaichou, you want to go ahead and give the audience a bit of an explanation on, I guess we can call it Gara Kaguya? With this Miko waifu strat?
Yeah, so I just opted to just play good combos. That's all it came down to. The Miko combo is a very solid combo on reverse salvage. She's 7-5 with the climax. She has the added benefit that on climax play, she gains the effect the card in front of this can't go to memory, go back to hand, or run to another slot on the stage. So it basically denies everything besides like coin flips or cards that go to stock or cards that go to like waiting room. So you guarantee you have a reverse, solid combo, and then with the level 3 Miko combo, it's a combo bar on play heal, and then on attack pay 1 ditch 1, burn 2, she gains 3k, swing at a 14k. It's just a solid combo to play in basically any deck, and I just chose that one because it was on color, because I was already playing green, because I wanted to play Miyuki Clock Kicker and like K healers, so it just all worked out with the color.
Yep. And then because getting double brainstorm in the back row is pretty useful, the K clean cut is actually really solid in Jerry's list. Just being able to swing up with the brainstormers if you need additional attackers, and then clean cut them to the back where they can stay safe for the rest of the game. Pretty good banless choice for your deck here.
Mm-hmm. I'd say so. I think at a previous go before, we were running Ricky's because I think we don't play a level 1 combo, so therefore we're pressed for hand. But at that point, we just opted to play the runners just because, like, at the very least, we can save an attack. We can attack with 1 extra card and save that attacker. In this case, what you just mentioned here is just save the attack with the brainstorm and save it later, and then save it.
Yep. And then ideally, your coin flips would also hit, so then you get maximum lanes to run with the K. A little bit unlucky with the coin flips, but
yeah. But at the very least, it gives me a top check whether I should mill off the mill runner or not.
You know, this is where the unfortunate canon where you reveal the climax, at which point none of the above, but it is what it is at that point.
It is what it is.
But yeah, but like you said, the fact that the the coin flip bonds to the 2-1 event is really sick because it's also a bond to the Milky Homes package from set
Yes,
one, so it's like
yes, yes,
double
it
utility,
does.
super good.
Yeah, fortunately the set one 3/5 Milky Homes counter and the 2/1 from set two share the same name, so we can grab either or from the coin flip here.
And this is why naming is pretty important when you're designing cards, kids. But a couple of cards coming down on Kaichou's side of the board. He's got the Chica as his banlist choice. You got the new One Use Rico effect that came out in set 2, as well as the running bomb. So a lot of really solid level zeros.
Yeah, so I canceled zero. A little fortunate because that was like 2 hero rushes in hand. So I just opted to try a lane here. Get some stock, get some advantage, maybe push some damage. Jerry here also, double cancels. Maybe triple
Yeah.
cancels.
But the thing is that with Jerry's deck, the longer he stays at 0, the more he scales up because of the fact that he can just slam a gate every turn and not really have any repercussions to.
Yeah, although it's more purely by chance though, because I don't have a reliable way of grabbing gate every turn. At that point here, I'm just gambling on the brainstorm, hope that I hit, and grabbing the climax I need, or grab a climax if I already have the other climax in hand.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just fortunate that the brainstorm can grab climaxes too. So that's there's that as well. Looping combo is less of an issue this way.
Yeah, so that kind of goes into the other thing that's pretty key. So because you don't run level 1 combo, what are you kind of doing in the mid game mainly? You talked a little bit about one Miyuki that gains a level, and that's your primary card for when you're doing the 2-1 stuff. But
Right.
what are your other things that you're kind of doing in that level 1 aside from kind
In
of that?
we do run the new set 2 JC, where she gets power based on she gets power if you play climax extra 3k, and she basically saves another character if I need to save another character. They're just at that point they're just plussing cards, making sure I have hand for the level 2 game where I supposed to pop off. But other than that, that's basically it. I'll just slam 3 cards on board and and just slam a climax, do combo, build a bunch of stock, and all while at the same time sculpting my hand, because I do need exactly 3 cards to do one level 3 Miyuki at level 2, which is the level 1 Miyuki, the event, and the level 3 Miyuki of my choice.
Yep, and then it also helps that aside from the clean cut, you also run this 4K level 0 Miyuki, whose demerit is kind of fake.
Yeah, very funny card actually. Kaichou actually used this card against me like a lot, like maybe a year ago.
Back in the day, dude.
Back in the day, yeah.
It had no demerit. It's a green card.
It really isn't a demerit.
Yeah.
The demerit being at the start of your attack phase, your opponent can pay 2 to not let this card front, which is a silly demerit.
You just pay 2 to save a character on your board.
Yeah,
Yeah, essentially.
but we can still side to generate stock, so I don't know.
But
Yeah.
like a level 5 or a level 0 with 5K is pretty formidable, especially considering that you're playing essentially a level 0 combo. So being able to just break the early game is pretty value.
Yeah, also 4K on defense is pretty high for the level 0 game as well, meaning that they'll have to they have no choice, either side into it, or if they run bombs, then that's the only way to get rid of it, or dedicate their bombs to this card here.
What a world we live in where a 4K level 0 is the option of choice.
Power is relevant. Power is
Yep.
extremely relevant.
So yeah, here's Kaichou bringing down the Miko level 1 combo. It's very similar to the Data Bullet Kudami, like you said, on Versalvage, but it's also a hit confirmed, so if there's a character still on the facing her at the start of attack phase, you're pretty much guaranteed to get the reverse like 90% of the time. There's probably like a couple of really small effects like a clock JC or a stock jumper, bottom deck that
No, the thing is, JCs don't matter because you
Yeah.
can't bounce the hand, right? So
yeah, but it's like
you always get the reverse. So
This
well
is
no,
the
I was
only
gonna
case
say
where-
if the card oh actually no yeah
and it doesn't matter, right? You swing JC first all the time.
yeah
Yeah.
but you know
Yeah, we're playing a
Yeah.
real low resource game here. I'm a little behind. Jerry's over here just canceling a Mad Lad. I have 3 cards on the board. No brainstorm, but we have stock. It's not as bad. We got a brainstorm for next turn.
I mean, the fact that both of you have got a pretty good amount of stock kind of going into this mid-level one, and then you guys are able to kind of start making plays. It's pretty solid, so...
Yeah, half my hand was kind of unplayable. I have like a bar 2 Miko combos from level 3. I triggered another bar, and then I got a brainstormer, so it was like... At least we got it at level 3 setup, which is the one thing we didn't have, for game 1. But setting up level 3 early is pretty good.
And another one. Jerry, have you been hitting these literally off of the brainstorms?
Yeah, I have actually. I've been hitting these brainstorms. The moment I see a climax, I just grab it. Really. Yeah, I've been pretty lucky. So I've just been hitting the right climax every time.
Yeah, it's been pretty funny because I think you've been hitting the level 3 when you brainstorm, and then you're able to take the level 1 off of the next 3, so it's like it's pretty. It's theoretically infinite, but
Yeah,
it's
so
only
it
as
didn't matter here, but Miko had a top check on a verse. If it's a 2 hard, she gets arrested. I got a top check, but it was a 0, so it actually didn't matter here.
Oh yeah, the Elizabeth coin flipper, right?
Yeah.
It's actually just Elizabeth, right? 2 or more characters for 2K.
Well, Elizabeth gains power and attack, but she's 500 bigger.
Oh,
But I'm 500 smaller, but I gain across her.
but nice double
Yeah.
JC setup. So then, as long as Kaichou doesn't field combo, that Miyuki guarantees goes back to your hand.
Yeah, I think the problem is I can't kill the Miyuki.
Which was unfortunate on my part because
Yeah,
I
I
expected
did-
you to front to that actually.
Yeah. I knew you had the event, so I didn't want to give you the Miyuki back. So
Yeah.
I had a swing. I swing 2 here, which was tragedy.
No.
But yeah, I think grab stock swap here. They already have in hand.
Oh, just tempo stock swap
Yeah.
here.
'Cause at this point, I'm just hoping Jerry just keeps stocking because his combo's free. He's just like getting rid of his stock because he knows.
Scooping it up and getting ready to just throw that into the waiting room. That's all clean except for the very last card, but
Yeah, and I know I would be fine to pay 3. I would go to 5 stock, which is still enough to do double combo. So it's all good. Brainstorm here.
just put some cards in the waiting room for incidental gate triggers, I think.
Yeah. Because I think... Actually, no. Yeah. Hopefully get some cards, honestly.
Your hand is just...
Yeah. I should have just swung with Miko, honestly, but I'll throw Brainstorm to hit something. Because I think I had an EP in hand. But I didn't have blue. That was the awkward part. I was hoping to refresh blue after so I can play the EP. And then check 3 ad. But I didn't. So that was a little awkward.
And as a result, this is where you swing
Just
2
swing
characters.
twice. Yeah, because my hand was already set up for level 3.
Yeah,
I was
so
just
then,
hoping to get some damage here.
also to help mess up
Yeah.
Jerry's...
Here, it gotta be
next
10 stock here.
Being a level behind. A little unfortunate, but gotta play behind. You win out every time.
1 card left in deck, so...
Pretty good stocks, I would say.
Do
You
you?
got 2 think you got 2 here, I do believe.
So it's 1 for 2. It's pretty sick.
Yep. I'm not killing anything, by the way.
But deciding whether or not you want to twin drive
you could actually-
first.
Well, you definitely were killing some. Oh, kill 1 lane. Oh no, that's the level 0 Kaguya. You're right.
Yeah, I'm not killing anything, dude.
Right.
Yeah,
right,
you're
right.
bored.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
Alright. And this is where Jerry takes the 2, hits level
This is
2 here.
Yeah, I should be hitting level 2 here.
There you go. And then so because you can't get Miyuki.
Yeah, I was since he didn't front the Miyuki, I was a little bit struggling here. Because the thing is, I think he refreshed in 2 Miyukis, and the 3rd copy was on board. So I had to find some way to dig through it. So the mistake last turn, in which I should have actually salvaged the Miyuki instead of the level 3 Miyuki. That way, at least I have something on board, and then just dig for the level 3 later.
Hmm.
Because at the very least, if I had the level 1 Miyuki, at least it's playable.
Yeah, worst case.
Yeah.
But, you know, hitting
But,
these.
Yeah, unfortunate. Thought a bit too ahead and just went for the 3-2 Miyuki instead. Only to find out I can't play him that turn. Yeah, I think here I didn't grab the Miyuki here, which is why I was double brainstorming to see if I can find it. That 2-1 Miyuki too. I was actually trying to grab that one too, but milled it away.
Unfortunate.
Yeah.
2-0.
Yeah, it is a 2-0. 2-0 Adachi.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, never seen it.
Yep. But 8 doors, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. I think at this point we're just trying to find playables here.
I mean, most of your hand
Yep.
is kind of set up to do the change,
My
but
hand- I had everything except for the level 1 Miyuki or the level 2 Miyuki,
yeah.
which was unfortunate here.
Let's see. Just more
Just opted
JC.
for more JCs at this point.
I mean, at this point, you just need to get Miyuki back into your hand at your
Basically.
earliest convenience. So
Yeah, trying to. You could just slam.
another gate.
Probably not this time, because then that'd be too much stock at that point.
Yeah.
Yep. I hit level 3 here, as expected.
Good cancel.
Man, thanks to Yuki.
Aww.
Yuki, I need it at the bottom of the deck.
But you know, Kaichou hitting level 4 or level 3 with 4 stock.
Yeah.
So he can do
Yep.
double Miko combo if he has an extra character, and
Yeah, the extra is the brainstorm.
oh,
So I can always do combo.
yep.
Yeah, at this point, I'm just like, we're doing combo, we hit on twice. My deck is pretty compressed right now. I'm out like 1 or something. So even if I trigger, it's not even that bad. So I'm just opting just to finish a combo, maybe get someone to kill him, or maybe just get in a good deck state, because I'm only gonna mill the top 3 cards in my deck. So we're gonna be in a pretty good deck state after.
All right, here they go. And then, do you side the Miyuki to just deny the
No.
JC value, or
I don't, because at this point it doesn't matter if he has it back to hand.
yeah?
So I just give it to him. Because he's paying 1 stock to play it for 1 stock, right? So it's actually paying 2 to play for. It's like the same thing.
Mm.
If he were just to play the 3-2 from hand. So it actually doesn't matter.
Cancel.
This is where Jerry's checking if JC can work on it reversed.
Answer is yes. No. A lot of good cancels though.
Yep. A lot of good cancel on these small numbers, so hopefully the 2s, the 3s can stick. What's
Oh.
number 4?
Ah, yeah.
6 to 4. See the games. Getting a little closer. I didn't trade in climaxes, so far so good.
And this is like a precise lethal, so it's like has to all hit basically.
Yep. So we receive the JC.
Yeah, kind of had to.
Yeah, for a +1. Yep, no climax here.
Good little
We're just
cancel.
chilling. Yeah, we're out 1 or 2 here. So there's like 6 and like 12 cards.
And then, if I remember correctly, this is just where you try and maximize how many Miyukis are coming down on the board here.
Yeah, trying to see how many I can bring out, but unfortunately they're all in the clock and waiting room, which is why I grabbed the Miko here. or you might have stock swapped them. Who knows?
Yeah, a little top check, and then
You can double drop search, right?
yeah.
Play over search another copy in your deck. If there were one.
But it's pretty close, and thankfully you do have like a shit ton of stock to work with. So
I do. It's fun
Yeah.
as well. Try to get
So
cheap.
looking at this, I see that you have the door in hand. Did you opt to not go for a Kaguya combo?
No,
No.
no.
to be fair, considering he doesn't play the resonance, so he's basically playing it for pay one burn ones, and to be decently big. So in terms of having a damage
The only thing is that
output, I think
you still
double
stock.
Miyuki.
I think you still stock swap me for like a couple good climaxes in there. Like
Yeah,
at
there's
that
still one
point,
in there that you have to pay out. Yeah.
yeah, there.
It's one. No, the next one you pay out. Yeah, we see here. I'm out 2.
Yeah,
Fuck
too.
champ.
We're very chilling here. I was trying to find a third Miyuki here.
Yeah, I was just hoping you didn't stock swap for 1, hit the top one.
Yeah.
And then you hit 2 here, so then you can just start digging through.
Yeah. Unfortunately, we're really trying to dig for that.
If this is like similar to, the 8 pants deck where your level 3s are nowhere to be found, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Except you have the one upside of playing 8 doors, but still a little unfortunate.
Yeah. I think at this point, yeah, I didn't grab the Miyuki I wanted. So at this point, we just grab stuff.
Just set up shop.
Yeah.
And that probably lets you know that you gotta kill him now before.
Yeah, which is unfortunate.
Yeah, Kaichou being out
3-2
2.
Miyuki being a burn 2 is that it's not a lot of reach here, right? Because you have like a 2-2 with a 2. You have 2-2 right with a 2, so you have 4 2s and then a 1.
Yeah.
So like, if any of them can cancel, it's like not that much damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, quad cancel here, and I take like a 1
And
or a
then
2.
okay.
Always cancel on 2, dude.
Precision cancels are pretty nuts here. Get a clock kick.
Yep. At this point, I was already chilling, didn't have enough
Yeah.
damage to kill me.
There's the other climax that you stock swapped in.
Yep. I'm surprised you didn't play climax this turn. The one you had in your hand.
Because I knew you were compressed, because I'll see if I can do small damage. Hopefully, one of those hits.
Yeah.
Just get a little bit of chip. 3 damage.
Yeah, so I have 0 cards in hand here. So, obviously I always clock this one. There's a Steel Climax or 2 in the deck. Hopefully I draw 2 playables. I drew a card and a Climax. I drew the Chica Ricky, which is actually huge. But there's also 3 cards, right? So then there's a Climax in there, so I needed to either rig the Climax and hopefully hit a target or hit card and hope the character, and hopefully the other card is a searchable target. It's just the risk. So I think I top check first because power here is kind of irrelevant. Or I was deciding whether top check first or I want the top check second, but it didn't matter because I'm not gonna side his characters anyways. And also this puts me at a 3-6. I have to refresh, so if I ever swing to Miyuki, I would get clock kicked and die.
So then you basically have to crash both.
Yeah, I mean, I would swing 2 here anyways. Yep, since I was bigger and I climax.
Sadly, we only run 2 Miyukis in this build.
You buy more, dude.
Oh no.
Nice.
About to be moving cards around, dude.
We're just gonna swing. I didn't want the level 1, even though, because I didn't want to get sided next turn.
Yeah.
There was no next turn.
Yep.
Yeah, there's
A little bit
Yeah,
unfortunate.
Sauce.
I mean, the early game went pretty well for both of you. You guys got some decent developments, but just a little bit of spaghetti in the late game. Unfortunate that you couldn't get the Miyuki back.
Unfortunate. We grabbed the wrong card with gate.
Yeah. Happens.
Yeah. Nice and tied up. So stick around for game 3, guys, and hope you guys like this video.